Healthy Innovation Show. Products that are going to empower you and give you the power to know exactly what's going on. Give you a statistic right now. 1 in 3 Americans right now suffer from high blood pressure. That's 70 million people across the US. What I've got in my hand right now is from Veridian. It is for the wrist. It is a blood pressure monitor. And get this, for the very first time here at HSN, we have it for under $20. I'm talking about clinically accurate blood pressure monitor at the convenience of your own home. So if you think about it, for your flex pay less than $10, 30-day money-back guarantee, clinically proven measurement of your blood pressure any time of day or night. Because you know what it's like? If you go to, the, say, the grocery store, go to the grocery store and they have the blood pressure monitors there. Number one, are they monitored? Are they calibrated? That's one of the things. Now you've got a clinically proven monitor for your blood pressure any time of day or night. And this is one of the things, it will hold up to 60 different readings. Now I've got a great guest that's going to join me right now, Mr. Matt Peters, who is a health professional, also a trained nurse. Welcome.
Thanks, Jeff. It's great to be here. And what I want to do is take off from those statistics you mentioned. They are staggering statistics. And what I want everybody to do, just to start this off, this is the lowest price we've had this monitor. I want you to think of the loved one that you know right now who has had a heart attack, a stroke, has high blood pressure, maybe is a little stubborn about it. Maybe you have high blood pressure, right? And usually we don't do anything about it until, you know, unfortunately it might be too late. For me, it's my mom, you know, and we did a lot about it. This monitor, if you have one at home, you need to upgrade, you need to get a backup, especially at this price, okay? And I want to show everybody, this is the Veridian SmartHeart wrist monitor. It's extremely easy to use. And the thing about Veridian monitors, they are clinically accurate. And right now, what I want to show everybody at home is how easy this one is to use. And I know, Jeff, you volunteered.
I'm ready.
So I'm ready. You nice and relaxed?
I'm nice and relaxed.
Okay. So what we're going to do, first, just to show everybody, this has a pre-formed latex-free cuff. Okay, so if you have any latex sensitivities, you're not going to have to worry about it with this unit at all. And pre-formed means it's going to hug your wrist nicely, so it's going to balance on there. So if you just give me that left hand palm up, put it around here just like this, and one hook and loop fasten like that, and one button to start. All right, you always want to hold any wrist monitor right at heart level, okay, and stay nice and relaxed and don't talk. Now again, I just want to go over those statistics really quickly. 1 in 3 American adults with high blood pressure, 70 million. You know, the second listing down there, 1 in 3 adults has what we call pre-hypertension. That's another group of 70 million Americans. Pre-hypertension is almost as important here because, like I started with, you know, you have somebody at home that has high blood pressure and doesn't know it. It's a ticking time bomb. It's a crisis looming. We want to avoid that at all costs. Going to the doctor once every 6 months, once every year isn't enough. But look at the bottom. You know, $46 billion, that's going to cost us in this country. It's medical bills.
$46 billion, is that annually?
With a B, yes. And that's with ER visits, that's medications, treatments. So what we have here, I want to show everybody. You're on air. I'm going to give you
the pressure of the show.
I'm going to give you a little bit of
pressure of the show.
A little bit of a pass, but yes, and I agree. 151 systolic over diastolic, okay? And where my finger is right here, Jeff, and everybody, I want you to look at this. This is from the World Health Organization. This is a hypertension indicator. So you see right there, you're flirting in the red zone, all right? And that means that this is telling you don't have to have any advanced medical knowledge to know where your blood pressure falls in the normal range.
Fast.
Absolutely, and about 20 seconds. It's time and date stamped, and at the bottom here over on the other side, you have your heart rate, 81. So what this is gonna do is this is gonna store 60 readings in memory to give you that trend of information over time. You can bring this to your doctor on your next doctor's visit, and
if
you have higher readings at the doctor's office, Jeff, and everybody at home who takes medication, if you're feeling sluggish because you think you're taking too much blood pressure medication, a lot of times it's because the doctor is going off that high reading in the office because we're petrified at the doctor's office. So when they look at these readings over a couple of months, they might calibrate it down, and that's quality of life.
This is empowering. That's exactly what this is. This is empowering. There's no doubt about it. It's giving you the power to be able to go ahead and monitor your blood pressure any time of day or night. What we recommend is obviously that you do it on a regular basis, you do it in the same circumstance, you keep it at the heart rate, at the heart level when you're holding the arm there, but for less than $20. In fact, your flex pay is less than $10. Now, anybody who's watching right now, and I know there's hundreds of them in the phone lines, one flex pay is all that's required. We give you a 30-day money-back guarantee, so if you pay with a credit card, debit card, or even PayPal, think about it. Maybe it's not you. Maybe it's a loved one. Maybe it's grandparents. Maybe it's your parents. Maybe it's your partner. You said, Matt, your stubborn partner. What a great way, and it's that reassurance.
Absolute reinsurance, Jeff. And I'm going to hand this over to Jen. You know,
Hi, Jen.
We've been working together for a long time. Jen runs half marathons. It's kind of a new thing for her. She's really excited. The other thing with Jen, she likes to monitor specifically her heart rate because her heart rate tends to run a little bit high. So what she does is she checks her blood pressure at least once a day and checks her heart rate, hopefully not too many times. I know it's about 10 or 12 on the show right now. But, you know, lately, she's been able to get that in check, but she trends that information. So she knows what's going on inside her body. And everybody, that's peace of mind.
Total peace of mind.
You don't want to have your head in the sand with this. It's our health, and it's the most, I mean, HSN, hundreds of great products on a daily basis, but your health is the most important thing.
Those stats that you spoke about earlier, I mean, 1 in 3. 1 in 3, you think about a group of 3 people that you know right now, 3 adults, 70 million people in the US right here and now. And then what about the predetermined in blood pressure issues? Surely there's a huge slab of people in that as well.
Yeah, you really want to know what's going on. And when you could have 60 readings in memory, I mean, look at that display. You can see very clearly
nice
that
and clear.
Systolic over diastolic. You see that hypertension indicator on the left. It's a little bit on the red side, which is unusual for Jen. I'm surprised. Maybe she had too much coffee, but that's the thing. Here's the lesson, okay? Blood pressure, when you take one reading, it means nothing because it's at the time, it's only one reading. The trend of information is the important thing. That's why you need one of these at home so that you can trend that information over a couple of months and bring that to your doctor and get an accurate picture on what's really going on inside you.
You know, if you think about the doctor's visits, you know, there is the occasion where you go in there and you feel a bit nervous, right? You're already starting to work up. You think, oh, maybe I'm not feeling well, you know. And so you get, what do they call it? The white coat syndrome, right? You get the white coat syndrome. So you go and sit in there. The other one is going in. I was only in the grocery stores yesterday, and someone was sitting there doing their blood pressure. I thought, I wonder the last time that thing got calibrated, you know, to see how accurate it really was. This is clinically accurate.
That's an excellent point. What good is a blood pressure monitor if it's not clinically accurate? And Veridian, all of these devices are going to be clinically accurate right out of the box. You mentioned those grocery stores. You know, who wants to check their blood pressure in a clunky machine with everybody peering over to see what your blood pressure is? You know, a lot of times you're going to have a high reading there as well. This is one of the smallest units that Veridian has. It's very compact. It's very easy to carry around. You can take it literally anywhere.
Look, I want to ask you this question right now. For less than $10, surely that peace of mind, that empowerment, and that's what this whole show's about, this wonderful health innovation. Healthy innovation is empowering you with the products that we have, the items we have. Now, Matt, you've done these shows previously. I mean, $20. You would gladly pay that to have that peace of mind. But the fact that we've got FlexPay on it, it's the best price we've ever offered. Now, there's well over 500 of you on the phone lines right now. If you want to get to the front of the queue, the best way to do is hsn.com. Go to hsn.com right now and you are assured of getting one of these. We have maybe 1,000 of these now remaining, and then that will be it. One flex pay of less than $10. You certainly get our 30-day money-back guarantee. And remember that this will hold up to 60 past readings and will average out those readings as well to keep you on track. I mean, that is empowerment, Matt. I mean, that is really giving you and being really proactive about someone that you don't want to bury your head in the sand. You want to be proactive about something like this.
You mentioned the $20 or the $19.95. That's why I'm so excited tonight. I mean, I've never seen it at this price. I always tell my patients, my loved ones, you need to get this checked on a regular basis. You need to bring something home that's clinically accurate to check your blood pressure on a regular basis. Because the last thing you want is for the unknown to happen, have your head in the sand, and not know what's going on inside your body. A lot of these things can be prevented. I want to show everybody, again, the wealth of information you have on this monitor. Okay, so if I put the memory button, I just push that memory button the first time, what you get here is an average of the last 3 readings, because again, what we're going for is a trend. Now, as I cycle through this memory, you see And what I want you to show you specifically, that hypertension indicator on the side of the monitor is going to bounce up and down.
Yeah, right.
So
you can see that.
Each reading is its own reading.
So that's the green, the yellow, the red. That's what you're referring to?
Correct.
Got it.
What you want to do is see this trending information over the last 60 readings. You don't want to look at one and then go from there.
That's really important. Like and I'm sure, Matt, as a trained nurse, you'd recommend this. And, you know, whenever you're taking someone's vitals, I mean, you go for a checkup. First thing you do is take vitals, right?
They're vital signs for a reason.
Right. And when you're taking the vitals, in this case, when you've got the convenience of having this in your home, that empowerment of what we've given you right now, what an amazing product to have this in your home, is that do it at the same time, same circumstance, keep that monitor up around heart level, right? And then you get that clinically accurate reading every single time.
Every single time.
Every single time.
And when you have the convenience of having a very compact, easy to use monitor, and I'll stress this again, you saw that, one button, easy to use. You want it easy to use, you want it clinically accurate, because you want to be able to trust that information and trust that the information that you're getting for that blood pressure readout, which is a vital sign for a reason, is something that you can trust, bring to your doctor, and they can act upon that to prevent some of these serious consequences.
Less than $10 is your FlexPay. You've never shopped with HSN before, that's not a problem. Call our phone number, go to hsn.com, less than $10 on your FlexPay. That FlexPay is going to expire, by the way. We've dropped it down to $20. You'd pay that happily to have that peace of mind and reassurance. This is empowerment. This is a great way of being able to do it. I know the phone lines are busy, so if you want to jump to the front of the queue, go to hsn.com, and that way you won't upset anybody. Matt, thank you so very much.
Thank you, and thank you everyone at home.